She has such a powerful voice. Okay. Yes, Christina. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Rosalie, your favorite Cuban German. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today, we're going to be checking out the other EP from Christina Aguilera. I'm all on a Christina Aguilera track right now. Thanks to you guys. You have been making these suggestions and wanting me to react. So I'm going to check it out. Today's shout out goes to Ronnie S. and to Pedro Alonso. You guys have wanted me to check out her other EPs. I've reacted to La Fuerza. Now I'm going to check out La Tormenta. And I'm curious to see what it's about. There are 5 songs on that EP. That was the amount of songs that were on my first EP that I released back in 2017. Putting out an EP, putting out music is a lot of work. Now, of course, Christina is not new to this. She's been here, she's done that, and she's worked hard. And we've known her for a lot of different songs, and she's managed, in my opinion, to stay relevant, to keep putting music out there that is really good, that is enjoyable. I had various feelings about the different songs on the EP La Fuerza, and I'm curious to see what La Tormenta is about. Now, the interesting thing about it, the first thing that pops up to me is the style of the artwork. Very similar. La Fuerza had those baby angels and the big wings and the rose. It definitely had that, in my opinion, Gothic, Catholic vibe. Definitely very Latino, very Hispanic, those elements, at least that I connect with various Latino cultures. And here for La Tormenta, we see similar vibes, that black, gray, that metal look. There are angels, there is a heart pierced with a sword, there are snakes and what looks to be, could be fire coming out of the heart. So a lot of those elements that make me wonder, is this going to be similar to La Fuerza? In La Fuerza, there was a song called Santos, which I commented on in the other video. I had certain feelings about that. But yeah, it definitely has that vibe, which makes me think Catholicism, Santeria, makes me think Hispanic culture, Latino culture. So I'm wondering what she's going to do with this one, and I guess we'll find out. As always, thank you for stopping by. Leave a comment. What do you want me to react to next? I want to bring you music from around the world. So share artists with me, even if they don't have millions of views yet, even if nobody's heard them before. Let me know. As always, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell so you can be up to date on what I'm doing. Suéltame. Suavemente. That's what that makes me think of. Kiss me. Ooh, I like what you did there. Okay. She came in strong for this one. Okay. Ooh. I like how the beat is, the rhythm keeps mixing it up. Okay, okay. We got that Spanish guitar. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Okay, let go of me, suéltame. Okay, so it came in strong, and that was cool. I really liked the beat. I love how the rhythms would change it up, and we had that Spanish guitar and the powerful sultry vocals, but we had that romantic salsa vibe, those dynamics. And then we also had those touches of reggaeton where the beat picked up. I really like that. A song about, I guess, lust, not really love. Let go of me, right? The passion. Not a fan of the artwork at all. She got that. She's doing a lot of the red in La Reina, in Suéltame, and it's beautiful with the red hair, the red dress, beautiful. The metal fingertip covers with the cross, really interesting and very, again, that gothy, extravagant, glamorous vibe. I could do without the whole, right? Just because I know that sex sells and I don't feel like it should be given that much power. The song in itself came in strong. The lyrics, not very deep to me. I've said this before, and I like meaningful content. I like songs that make you think, that are meaningful either in emotion or in message, value, things like that. This is the second song on this EP. Ooh, I love those elements. The guitar. Okay. I lit a candle for him. I thought he was holy. I never thought that the devil would come out. I want to call you, but it could be harmful. Nothing is forever. It lasts a day. You're in my head like this melody. I wanted to escape. Brujeria. You did witchcraft to me. I'm telling you, yeah, that whole Santeria vibe, the witchcraft. She can't get away from him. Sounds like an abusive relationship, huh? I'm sure there's plenty of you that have been there. You thought a person would be a certain way and then they ended up being completely different than what you thought. And then there's Tracuito. Okay. Okay. I like that electric guitar intro. That was different. I love when you can mix it up and the different songs have different vibes to them. Saying about the situation being bad, not worth fighting anymore, wanting to go and have a drink. Let's leave the sad days behind us. Let's erase all the toxicity with tequila from Mexico. How does it feel when we're on good terms? It's not worth fighting anymore. Interesting. Traguito. Interesting, this is the follow-up song to Brujeria. Traguito. Okay, this might be one of my favorite ones from this EP so far. Whew. Okay. Yes, Christina. I like this. I like this, y'all. And then we got Cuando Me De La Gana. Interesting artwork for this one. She looks like she's almost wrapped in linen coming out of what I would interpret as a grave. So I feel like Cuando Me De La Gana. Beautiful. I mean, has a little bit of that. This is beautiful. Really powerful vocals. She has such a powerful voice. Going to stop loving you when I want to, rip you out of my skin. I erase you, I take you out. And if you go, good luck to you. To suffer, to cry, I do not need you anymore. Christina Nodal. Yeah. Beautiful. Powerhouse vocally. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Very powerful, beautiful song. Has that mariachi vibe, that beautiful Spanish guitar. That to me brought that classic vibe of Spanish music. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The lyrics, interesting. Reminded me of a couple of the other songs she's done on either this or the other EP that just had this idea of let me go, I'm gonna come and go as I please. I don't need you, goodbye, and I don't know. I mean, in a way, like I said before, I get it, the empowerment idea, this idea of you're not going to break my heart. And I can see a theme there, right? We have that one song where she's having a hard time letting go of him and is suffering, and it almost sounds like an abusive relationship. Then you have the more upbeat, hopeful, let's stop arguing, let's go drink tequila from Mexico. And then you have now this idea of, if I leave, then I leave, and I'm going to go if I want to. And just, I don't know. And I've said things like that before. I think many of us have. But when it comes to a committed love relationship, I'm learning that love is an action, and it's much more than just I'll come and I go as I please. Even though the world sells that as empowerment, and a lot of times people do that to cope with heartbreak because they don't want to be rejected. So they think if they can reject the other person sooner. But a lot of times it masks insecurities and pain and fear of being hurt. So you want to hurt the other person before they can hurt you. And it's a power play. And whenever it becomes a power play, love can't thrive. But beautiful music, vocally amazing, absolutely beautiful. And the last song of the EP, La Tormenta, is, I think it's only 5, is Te Deseo Lo Mejor. Now I'm wondering what that's going to be like, because this is the last track of that 5-track EP. Just real quick, that costume she was wearing, almost dressed like what could have been in linen, and the way she had her hands, to me, and then also standing beneath that arch, almost to me looked like coming out of a grave. To me was an implication or a hint at, or supposed to be a parallel to the grave of Jesus rising from the dead, because I feel like there's also historic religious drawings and paintings where Jesus is coming out holding his hands like this, and then the idea of him being wrapped in linen and such. But for her to be standing there with her very curvaceous shape, dressed in linen, to me, again, hinting at Jesus coming from the dead, has that reference to Catholicism, religion, which is a big part of Latino culture in many, many countries, not just Cuba, not just Ecuador. I take that as blasphemous. I take that as sacrilegious, because to me personally, I can't see that being a desire to honor those things, respect those things. To me, I take that more as, blasphemy in a way, because it's all sultry and sexual, all the curves, but what, you're trying to be Jesus or a saint? Clashes and it collides, so I don't like that. The last song on this EP is Te Deseo Lo Mejor. Let's see what this is about.
Porque no te quedas, quiero que sea en el olvido, porque no me olvidas, como cuando estabas conmigo, lo pediste que lo di, querías cambiármelo todo.
Beautiful vocals though.
Y fue de ti por otro, te deseo lo mejor, que te quieran como lo mereces, y que seas tan feliz como yo, pa' que no regreses.
Has a lighter vibe. Has a very light, joyful vibe. I like it. The love you deserve, may you be as happy as me, so you don't come back. You're not a fashion trend. Don't come back. I like that. Okay, I really like that one. That one was lighthearted, joyful. The message was funny, right? I wish you the best. I like that. I definitely see that red thread in the whole EP, even in La Fuerza, of empowerment, of love, of feeling beautiful, being happy, not needing the other person, walking away, only being around as long as you want to be. And I can understand that empowerment. I think there's seasons in my life where I should have been more confident, or I could have used that type of empowerment not to hope for love that wasn't being reciprocated, or lower my standards and know who I am, feel empowered. So I can cherish that, you guys. I think the parts, and I see the red thread also with the Santos and the holy water and those religious elements. But to me, like I said before, I'm all for empowerment. I think it's a balance. There's a need for balance, in my opinion, though, between being empowered and not objectifying ourselves and sexualizing ourselves and then demanding to not be objectified. It's one thing to integrate religious and spiritual elements. It's another thing, in my opinion, to use those and be provocative. I definitely see it fitting to the artwork she chose, that black and metal, the snakes, the heart, that very Latino to me, the angels, the saints, that the heart, the sword, the passion, the love, right? Maybe even implying the end of a love, or a heart being broken, it being pierced and stabbed. And in a way, maybe, who knows what was going on in her heart? Maybe this was her way of processing a breakup, being left, being hurt, finding her voice again, finding her value again, learning that, she's not going to want that to come back. She's not going to suffer and sit in silence and misery. I don't know her personal story or her heart. There was several tracks I really liked that I could see myself dancing to, jamming out to, lyrics that were well written, or beats and sounds and music that I really appreciate. And as mentioned before, impressive that after all these years, she's still bringing out relevant and fun and good music. Even though, again, there's some stuff where I would say I could have done without from a lyrical standpoint, but also then from some of the pictures and the artwork she puts out there, just because I'm tired of how sex sells. But overall, all in all, lots of good songs. I see myself jamming out to some of these for sure. What did you think? Leave a comment below. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for your suggestions. Thank you for stopping by. As always, your favorite Cuban German. Till next time, you guys. Ayo!